Hi, New Life family. This is Rachelle here. And first of all, I just want to let you all know how much I miss you. I miss seeing your faces and hugging you and kissing you. And I just want to let you know that from the bottom of my heart, I can't wait to see you once again. I would like to share a testimony with you about how the Lord has blessed me through COVID-19. As you all know, I worked for Adventist Healthcare for some time. And during that time, I really did not enjoy working 12-hour shifts. It was too much for the family, it was too much for me, and it really didn't gel with how our family dynamic was. So throughout my time there, I was always on the lookout for a 9-to-5 position to help alleviate that. So finally a position came up, and it was a wonderful position. It would be from 9 to 5, would get my weekends off, holidays off. It was perfect. And I was even able to help out with that unit because the nurse that was working there had gotten sick, so I was able to cover for him and help with the unit. So I was familiar with the unit, familiar with the staff, and everything was going perfect. And finally, the nurse that was working there had terminated his position and moved to yet another unit, so the position was open. So I interviewed for the position, did everything I needed to do. The staff loved me, they wanted me there, and I just knew I was going to get this position. So time went by. It was a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. I didn't hear anything about the position. And the staff was like, "You're gonna get it, like, we want you." And it was just, but time was going by and I didn't hear anything about the position. To make the long story short, I finally, during that time, I was also helping out at another location, doing urines and doing different things, and another position had opened up there, but it wasn't as ideal as this position that I interviewed for. But they still wanted me, and they were, still inquiring from time to time whether or not I would go with them. So I was wrestling between these two positions, but the position I really wanted was this position at Adventist Healthcare. So finally, Troy and I, we talked about it, and they were dragging their feet, and we felt as though God was leading me to go to the other position that's not at Adventist Healthcare. And so we were at peace with that, and finally I got word from Adventist Healthcare, and they said I did not get the position. So even though that was a little heartbreaking, I wasn't discouraged. I was like, I feel that the Lord is leading me in this direction. That's the direction that I'm going to go. So my last day was January 8th at Adventist Healthcare, and I started the next week at my new job. And next thing you know, COVID happens. So COVID hit, and this position that I wanted was actually at a outpatient clinic. It was a partial hospitalization program. And due to COVID, that position has actually been terminated, and the nurse that they had hired to go there actually had to go back to the unit where she's back to working 12-hour shifts, and that would have been me if I had gotten that position. And I just laughed and just realized how the Lord, he leads his people and he leads us to ways where we will never understand at first, but then when we look back and see how the Lord has led us, we will see that he is just with us and he is blessing us through this time. And I believe that his people, especially women, he will lead us at such a time as this to just be in his will and to be where he would want us to be at the time that he needs us to be there.